it's even hard to call the 60,000 that you mentioned victims of war, as from what I've heard, most of them are children. And how is it a war when it's against defenseless children and civilians? And I think it's not even the right word to describe it, but it's still being used. And also, you mentioned let the journalist in, and it's also kind of sad and funny that even if they let journalists in, so often they end up being killed as well. And this is also not talked about enough, I think.
Yeah, but they didn't even let any international news media in. The journalists that have been killed, they are almost 246, and it was like the maximum or like the highest number in the war history. And even in World War One or Two, that we didn't reach that number. Most of the 246 journalists, they were the Gazans, they were Palestinians. They killed us like because like as I said, our blood is cheap and no one is going to talk about it, even if they were journalists. So they didn't let any international news to get in. And even I believe when they start doing the airdrops, which it was more of a death drops because they were like hitting the tents and the people, and a lot of people have been killed when the airdrop dropped on them. And they didn't even allow to the people on the planes who were doing the airdrop to take pictures or footages. It was the only rule that they allowed them. They said if you want to go and do your airdrop, you are not allowed to take any videos, to take any pictures to spread to the international community. So they didn't let any journalists in. The only journalists who were killed, they were Gazans and they were Palestinian. So it was like Palestinian blood, not more. And as I said, you said that the children, I mentioned this on the poem. I said kill the children, especially the children, because like they mentioned this multiple of times. I can't remember what was her name, but she's an old lady. She's responsible on the settlements, and now she's trying to make more settlements in Gaza. And she was mentioning that she doesn't even care about the babies who have been killed. No, she was like preaching and praising the killing of children. And more than once they were in their media, they said that we should kill the children, especially they killed the children so they won't grow up and avenge us, because like these children, they are going to be terrorists, and even now they are terrorists. So imagine like they are not attacking only the old men or like the elders. They are talking about the children who are innocent and don't even know anything, like even their comprehension is not fully developed. So
Yeah.
how, I don't know, like it's just ridiculous and it's insane how
Mm.
the community and the international community believing whatever they are saying, but it doesn't even make sense.